with my tax dollars. Are uncomfortable with that. If they don't want you here. Okay, so if they're uncomfortable with you holding a sign on a public sidewalk that says that you hate Joe Biden, are you going to let that stop you from protesting? No, it's not. It's the same freedom. We're talking about an enclosed building and an outside what if. Why are we doing what ifs? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Well, no, it's the same scenario, sir. It's a what if. It's a violation of my freedom to film and my freedom to record. What if you just listened and said, okay, I get it. They're uncomfortable. Let's go. And that's why I don't put anybody's faces on my camera. I don't target anybody like that. But just for somebody to say that they're uncomfortable with the color of my shirt and to say that they don't like me as a human being because I'm wearing gray doesn't mean or constitute for you to legally trespass me from this public building, sir. And that's incorrect. And I'm standing on liberty and freedom.
Hello, Mind Talkers. This is Chuck. I'm watching this video of says 5 officers do walk of shame in intimidation. This is from SWD Masters Athletics.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you want to violate my rights and you want to do that, then do what you have to do. But I'm not leaving. I'm not. Let's go, please. I'm not going to do it. It's your choice. Make your call.
This guy's chosen to go into a post office with a video camera of all things. Have we heard of that? And just to see, if everybody's cool with him being allowed to film. But the projection we're getting is that it's totally not cool to film. At least that's what my bullshit phone's telling me. If you honestly believe I can't go into a post office and film around, you bullshitting the hell out of me. And the people who are making these videos, all I have to say is, I'm not going to take my video camera in the post office to videotape it to prove the illusion between privacy and publicity, being public. I don't know what this shit's all about, but I will add a second thing. I can't seem to stop watching this stuff. It is so interesting. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I really just got to tell you, I'm all into this public versus private debate at the post office particularly. Isn't the post office an interesting place? In essence, if you think about it, the post office was like the first internet. It was the perfect place for sending messages here and there. And there are people who, to this day are carriers of the mail. They regarded very high servitude to get that mail delivered, get the message across, get the message sent to the person, But don't kill the messenger. Anywho, this guy's having a conversation with police officers. Nothing new in this video that I haven't seen in many others. Those of you Patty Mayo fans, I'm going to go check that out here in a little while. I was watching that the other day with Sarah, and oh my goodness, Patty was out there just busting fugitives left and right. It was great, fantastic, hilarious. I don't know if that's entertainment, but I can't stop watching it, And then, what's interesting? Who's to say what is and isn't entertainment? So there's a lot of people who aren't in the entertainment industry. They're in the human service sector, and it shouldn't really be entertainment. But they really genuinely see themselves as entertainers. And these are really interesting cats, man. Some of them are the most strange people, I'll tell you what.
No, that's not what this is about. And I do
prison guard,
and a lawful education.
Security guards.
That's what I do, sir. And that's just all I
hire a cop or real officers. But there's these people they'll go into public places and videotape just to see, hey, can I videotape while I'm in here? And then they, get a little bit of hoodoo with the
for someone that does come in the future and does that, they shouldn't be ridiculed or antagonized for it.
Cool.
Like that. It's just, and it's not, and it's one thing for somebody to say, oh, well, you're an aggravator. Oh, yeah, I keep doing that. I keep really
So I was outside earlier, came back inside, got some coffee. Nice day here in Royal Brandy at the Outlook.
That's where I'm coming from. Somebody else doesn't mean that you right. That's all I'm saying. And just look at how
if any of you want to call in on the Mind Talker show today, feel free. The number is 805-574-9025. It is 11:47 a.m. Saturday, August 20th, 2022. Yes, this is a Mind Talker morning show. Yay! Nathan Brown in Seattle. I got up before noon, brother. I'm improving. Man, I even play music every single Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. at Bill's Place. Man, I wish you were here with your bass. To go play at Bill's Place. Speaking of bass players, Cheeks, Mike, I hope you bring your bass. Wednesday, 7 to 10, dude. I really would like you to back us up, be a sideman bass. Please bring your bass. You know, Steve, I know you're in Texas, man. If you were here, man, I'd be asking you, man. You need a bass, man. Got no bass player at these open mic Wednesdays for the most part. You know, just guitar guys and rhythm and sax. You know, I just want to build it up a little more. Personally, you know, maybe that's just my own motto, and that's why it's going unchecked. That's cool. I'm not the boss, man. Don't even want to be the boss. Don't even necessarily understand what that has to do with it. This is Chuck, the Mind Talker. It's 11:48 a.m. This guy in this video I'm watching is still talking to the cops inside the post office. I mean, arguing about whether or not he has the right to film inside a public building. So, you know, that's all that gets me watching. So we'll span through because we got other videos. See, a lot of these videos I do like. In fact, this particular video we're making in the Mind Talker show here, we can call this an assessment of this video, because when I go from that video to the next, I find police in the next. So I'm going to skip it. How many of these are going to have police officers in them? Magazine Press TV does definitely have cops in them from time to time. I'm kind of tired of these social services cop reports, because whoever's social servicing and videotaping cops, well, what are they all doing? They're just providing entertainment for me, it looks like. Although they say they're educating the cops, which kind of like they need to be educated. Especially if you're possibly educating them, you could potentially become a criminal before them, in which they just decide to do what they do. You know, do what they do. Then I got some kind of bizarre pranks. Yeah, I don't even want to watch this one. This looks terrible.
Should be spicy.
Oh, no.
Stay right there, brother.
I'm just going to talk to you. Want to have a conversation?
Oh, Patty Smith.
You want to have a conversation?
It's one of the first Patty Mayos I
That's
watched.
fine. Let me turn around then. Get out of the way so I can turn around. Let me turn around. Partner, I don't see any weapons on him from the front, but just get your taser ready just in case, because I just let us search the house.
I've heard, too, that Patty Mayo is all
It's going to be, you'll show your warrant.
But none of it's real.
I just don't want him to jump off me.
So that blows my mind. I have a really hard time believing that. I think to myself, man.
I got my tap. Because he's ready.
Find a way to be on the show if they're really just acting.
Yeah, he's ready. And this guy, look at this. No, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. Let's just have a civil conversation this time. You're like, oh, we're going to come in and search the house? So where's she at? Where'd she go? So I can just wait for her to come back? Why do I have to be off the property?
Anyway.
if this is the way that it's going to go, and he wants you arrested for harassment.
I want you. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Kachanaz, shield number 72.
Okay, before you say another word, I want your supervisor here.
Okay. The Magaset Press, you got
Let's go,
nothing
guys.
to watch
Advocates
here.
of Press coming to you from the village of East Hampton, New York.
So,
Police are out today writing tickets in the municipal parking lot here. And I just have a quick question for this officer who's running to his car because someone just yelled to him that I was here in the parking lot. Yep. So we're going to see what that's all about. You got a second? What are you, a coward? You don't have 2 seconds, bro? I got to ask you a question.
ooh,
What's my new name? You don't have the balls to tell me? We're on you, bro. We're watching you. So I was just walking down the sidewalk with my wife, and there's a guy that owns an art gallery here in the parking lot, which is called the Terry Wallace Gallery. I'm going to walk over there and give you a shot of it now. And Terry Wallace, who owns the gallery, actually yells over to the cop, "Hey, dickhead's here." Yep. And the cop said, "Oh, thanks for the heads up." Got in his car, walked across the parking lot, got in his car and left. So I guess I interrupted his ticket writing session here for the time being. So this is the Terry Wallace Gallery. And Mr. Wallace is having lunch at a cafe down the street. Well, I wasn't going to mention the name, but he left a note on his door with his cell phone number. Good. Let's give Mr. Wallace a call. Hey, is this Terry? Yeah, Terry, this is the dickhead out in the parking lot. My name is Dickhead. I'm out in the parking lot. Yeah. I don't know. Just wondering where you got that new name for me from. Didn't think that was very nice of you to yell dickhead across the parking lot. You know? So just figured I'd give you a holler and ask you what your story is. You want to give me an interview on camera? Or you only talk when I'm not here? I don't care who you are. You're not going to do what?
Put up with your crap.
You're not going to put up with my crap, but I'm supposed to put up with you?
You calling me, harassing me. One of those guys will lock me up right now.
You left your cell phone number on the door of your business.
You're calling me, harassing me. I'll have you locked up right now, buddy.
Go ahead.
Outside the restaurant.
Knock yourself out. I'll be right down there. All right, so Mr. Wallace says he's going to walk outside the restaurant now. He's going to call the police department up and have me arrested for harassing him. Hopefully you guys caught the end of that. So we'll walk down there and see what's happening. He did say he was going to call the police on me, so guess I'll do the smart thing and just stick around so they don't have to come looking for me. As you can see, we're on a public sidewalk here, too. Choreographed Cats, Phantom of the Opera, and many other things, and has brought joy to millions of people and made millions of dollars doing it. Wonderful experience. Okay?
Well, not all of us have to go down the street and get bounce.
No. I'm still looking. I'll be 50 this year. I'm still looking for my balance, but I smell it's getting closer.
Where do you smell?
I don't know. Some people say they want to be 18 again. I wouldn't go back to being 18 again. I'm actually in the middle of a conversation.
I want to file a charge for harassment. You call me on my phone.
Young lady, it's been wonderful speaking to you. Enjoy your day.
Tape anything.
Thank you so much. Oh, I will absolutely be taping. I'm taping right now.
I want to file a charge against you for harassment. You're a nuisance in the village of East
Please
Hampton.
keep your finger out of my face.
Please arrest him, officer.
Okay, we'll get a signed complaint.
Yep.
You understand? He's willing to sign a formal complaint stating that you harassed him.
Okay, well,
Waiting outside the restaurant, calling on the phone.
I was actually having a conversation with this nice young
Here's
lady.
the cell phone record. This guy called me. I can very easily prove it. He called me on my cell phone.
Is calling someone against the law?
When you threaten him and harass him,
threatened you? I recorded the phone call, so be careful.
Okay, well, you harass me. You call me up. What are you doing?
How did I harass you, if you don't mind me asking?
Just by calling me.
No, what
Because
did
you're not calling me for business. You're calling me to fuck with me.
No, not at all. No. I'm walking down the street with my wife. Okay, down the sidewalk.
Listen, this guy is. I want to walk up, and that's it. Okay, arrest him.
All right, yeah.
Okay, he's been looking for trouble, and he's going to get it.
If it only worked that way, Mr. Wallace, you'd be king. But that's
I'm
not
not
the way the
looking to
world
be king,
works.
but I'm not looking to be harassed.
Can I speak to you privately for a moment so I give you my side of the
He's
story?
saying his side of the story here. You say your side of the story.
Okay, that's fine. If he'll let me speak, because he keeps cutting me off. Can I speak
Tell
now?
me what happened.
So this is my wife. I'm walking down the sidewalk with my wife. One of your officers was writing parking tickets. Okay, so we're walking down the sidewalk. I was planning on going around here to Main Street and just taking a walk, enjoying the weather with my wife. Okay. Mr. Wallace comes out of his gallery, yells over to the officer whose name I can't remember, but I will. Says, "Hey, dickhead's here." Points at me. Right. So the officer says, "Oh yeah," right?
That's ridiculous.
I heard him. You can hear him. I can hear him real low.
And I wasn't coming out of my.
No, it's not ridiculous.
Say something. Where was I?
Did say it, I thought.
Okay, but where was
The cameras, the witness that doesn't lie, sorry. Okay, so
I'm a private citizen. I'm not one of these.
oh, you can say anything you want, but I can't. How does that work?
There's a difference between.
Anyway, can I continue explaining my side of the story too? This is why I'm asking you to be in private, because I'm not going to be able to get a sentence out completely.
Continue.
Okay. So he yells out, "Dickhead is here." The officer says, "Oh, I see that." They wave to each other. The officer goes and gets in his car and leaves. Okay. So I walk down.
So why do you assume that that's you, though?
Because he pointed right at me.
I never.
What do you mean? I'm 50 years old. I know when somebody's pointing at me and talking about me.
That's ridiculous.
The audio and the video is a little off,
So,
unfortunately.
let me know when I can finish. You done for a moment? Okay. So then what I did was I turned around and I walked back down towards Terry's gallery because I didn't see where he went. I was just going to ask him why I have a new name and why it's Dickhead, where that came from. He's got a sign on the door that says, "I'm at John Pappas Cafe. Here's my cell phone number." So since he's not there and I did not want to come to John Pappas Cafe and create any kind of a disturbance, I called his cell phone number, which is publicly posted on his door.
Art buyer? You don't look like it.
I'm not an art buyer at all. No, I'm an art creator.
Yeah.
So what I did was I called him up and I said, "Hey, Terry, how are you? I'm just wondering why my new name is Dickhead." And he started yelling at me on the phone, which is also recorded. Started yelling at me on the phone. "Listen, I'm an ex-Marine.
And I'm not going to tolerate your.
I'm not going to tolerate your crap. I'm going to have you arrested." Locked up for what? What's the crime?
Harassment.
What's the crime?
Harassment.
He says it's harassment.
He says it's
gonna be a
Waiting
civil-
outside the restaurant, calling me on the phone.
It's going to be
when
a
he's
civilian
not,
complaint.
When he's not a complaint.
making a phone call is harassment.
It's his word against yours.
Okay, no, it's his word against the camera.
That's fine. If this is the way that it's going to go, and he wants you arrested for harassment,
I want you. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Kachanaz, shield number 72.
Okay, before you say another word, I want your supervisor here. End of story. Get a sergeant here. Okay? And you got to watch yourself because you're dealing with qualified immunity. Let's stick to the law. You just walked up with a little attitude.
You're
So-
harassing me. You're outside.
I called you up to ask you a question, sir. A Marine should be able to answer a question.
No.
Sure I can. You posted your phone number on the door of your business. You posted your phone number on the door of a business that said call.
I'm going to tell you something right now. What you're doing is okay, as long as you have someone's consent. But you can't pull up here and start to wait for people.
What do you mean I can't pull up here?
Started it by calling him a dick.
This is the officer he was speaking to. I'm sure you'll deny it, but when I was walking down the sidewalk with my wife,
Jason,
okay,
you didn't let me finish. You asked my name and shield number.
you gave me your name and shield number. I told you I don't want to hear another word out of you until your supervisor gets here. Are you a supervisor?
What does that have to do with what I'm talking to you about? The supervisor.
Because you're not handling this situation appropriately, and that's my opinion. So we're going to get your supervisor here. We're going to get it straight up.
Does that have anything better to do with your life?
What I do with my life is not your
Does that have
opinion.
anything better to do?
What I do with my life is not up to you.
You know?
And you could have, and you want to know something, Terry? I've known you for a long time. We have mutual friends. Luciano's a mutual friend. Luciano's introduced us many times over the past 35 years. Okay. And all you had to do, if you had an interest
Well,
in
we're
what I
all
was doing,
just
was ask
talking.
me.
That's
And I
good.
would have happily explained myself.
Pleasant conversation
That's all
so
you had to do.
far.
You didn't need to yell dickhead across the parking lot.
Maybe not
No,
that pleasant.
you said to me on the phone, "I'll be right outside the restaurant. I'm calling the police." So I'm yes, you did.
But
Yes,
pleasant
yes.
for
You
some,
said,
so
I will
hey,
be outside and I will call the police.
this is
And
good
I
enough.
will not
I think
run
these
from the
three can
police.
stand
You're
out
gonna call
there
the
all
police. I
day.
came down here to wait for them so
May-
they wouldn't have
and
to
they do
work.
that.
That's all
You're
it is.
gonna
A lot
harass
of
these
these
guys, that's one
videos
thing.
ended up,
Because
you know,
they have.
I don't feel like I'm harassing
You're
you.
gonna harass me.
I was not making a phone call to you was not a harassment. You just posted your cell
Waiting
number
outside
in
the
public.
restaurant is harassment.
You told me that you were going to come outside and call the police. Sure you
I
did.
said I did call the police, and I said
When somebody tells me they called the police on me, I'm going to stand here and wait. I'm not going to disappear. What do you want me to do? Run away from the cops? I have nothing to run away for. I'm 49 years old, never been arrested in my life.
well, today be the first thing.
Well, that's up to you.
Okay,
It's up to you. Civil lawsuits are a bitch.
it's not a.
You better make sure you're doing the right thing. Because you posted your cell phone number in a public place and said, "Call for assistance." I needed your help in answering a question. I called you, and all you, yes, it does.
Say call for assistance.
It says I'm at John Pappas Cafe. Here's my cell phone number.
Doesn't say
So
call
I
for
called.
assistance.
That's it.
If I were you, Mr. Gutterman, I'd find a different line of work.
You're not me.
Stop harassing
You're not me. You're not me.
Okay? You know, I don't
You're
know
not
what
me.
your problem is with you.
My father died 23 years ago. I'm not going to listen to what you tell me what to do.
I'm not trying to be your father.
You're giving me advice, telling me what I should be doing with my life. I mean, come on.
Advice.
You know what?
Free advice.
Do we have a supervisor on the way? Okay, good. Thank you.
I'm giving you good free
Hey, can I get your name and badge number, sir, please?
Really?
Yes. I'm asking you for your...
Shield 60.
Thank you very much. Wasn't so hard, was it? I'm just asking. Mr. Chair, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Smith, badge number 78.
Thank you, Officer Smith. I've never been anything but cordial with you guys, and you know that. You can't name one time in the 35 years that you've known me that I've ever been disrespectful to you. Sure you have. Yeah, you don't remember. You've known me for a very long time. Yeah.
You know, if the
Okay. I think I'll just pause there for the moment. I'd like to thank those of you who have put out these amazing Facebook videos for me to watch and enjoy while I'm home. It's really pretty good entertainment, I must say. Nice to see the philosophy, even the debates, I guess, right, between civil servants and citizens and videographers. Far out. That's something that's so exciting to me. Let's see what else. I want to thank my DoorDash deliverer from the other day. That Taco Bell rocked. I had the Mountain Dew and the burrito and the chalupa and the nacho cheese. I don't know what it was altogether, but it was the most amazing thing from Taco Bell delivered to my home. So those of you who have heard of DoorDash, I just want to tell you, they work wonderfully. They're awesome. When you just you're there by your lonesome and you need some quick delivery, boom, they're going to deliver you some food. If you have the money in your account, and if you don't have the money in your account, well, listen to me, because I have heard a whole bunch of these six-figure salary advertisements. So it comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, races, creeds, ethnicities. Listen, if you want to be wealthy beyond your wildest dreams, remember to do this one thing, this one thing. Just a moment, let me think about this. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Like I said, do this one thing. Do this one